Hey, what's up guys, welcome back. You're watching 4Tech. 4 days back we created the full review of OxygenOS 12 stable build for the OnePlus Nord 2. You can check that from the right side iCard video. There was huge blunder happened by OnePlus. They released this build with the beta tag for the stable devices and there was no official confirmation for a long time even after the release. Finally they made it official, but still people are confused that they need to flash this update or not because some users reported unusual battery drain, performance issue in the gaming, especially BGMI. So it's time to check are these issues are really exist or not. In this video I will check full stability and the performance of the new update, gaming test for the frame rate and the game fluency using the new gaming mode, and finally battery life for the new OxygenOS 12. So watch the video till the end. Now without further ado, let's get started.
On a new adventure.
First we will see the performance of the new OxygenOS 12. I am using this OxygenOS version from the last 5 days as the new update has added optimized AI system booster 2.1 which helps to run the device smooth even when the system load is high. And I can actually say that apps opening is faster, all the transition animations feel smoother, most of applications remains in the memory even if the load is high because of the new virtual RAM feature. Practically I did not see any flaws, so now we will see the performance result numerically via Geekbench. First I tested CPU temperature using the Android application where it's constantly seen between 40 to 45 degrees Celsius. I kept the phone in a normal mode without using the performance mode. After running the Geekbench test for the CPU, I got 607 for the single core and for multi-core I got 2576, which are still similar to the old results that were done by me for the Open Beta 1 test. The results are pretty good, but I want to see if we switch to the performance mode, will these results get improved or not. Next I tested GPU performance on the OpenGL drivers. Here I got 5112. This result is very good, closer to the Galaxy S20 Ultra average results. So the gaming should be better in this OxygenOS 12, which we will test later. Temperature after first test not so increased, it's about 47 to 48 degrees Celsius. Now I switched to the performance mode and ran the Geekbench test for the CPU again. Surprisingly, only single core result got improved slightly. Multi-core results got down to the 2484. I did not test Antutu results to avoid the waste of the time for the another performance test because now it confirmed that the new update has slightly better performance as compared to the OxygenOS 11. Now it's time to see the GPU performance by using the 3D Wildlife benchmark test. Here I done the 2 tests for the OpenGL and 2 for the Vulkan graphics drivers like Wildlife Extreme, Wildlife Test, Slingshot Extreme and Slingshot Test. First is the Slingshot test for the OpenGL drivers. Here I got the overall 5980. At the bottom who guess our device was the popular devices core performance comparisons. There I seen the Nord 2 has 100% better score than the Huawei P40 Pro. Results are 19% better than the iPhone 12 Max Pro, but the Realme Max 7 Pro and the Galaxy S21 Ultra has all the score better than the Nord 2, as both have the advanced hardware as compared to the Nord 2. Next I ran the Slingshot Extreme test for the OpenGL 3.1. Here I got 4818. Here all the scores are superior for the Realme X7 Pro, Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro, S21 Ultra and OnePlus 8T. So the result seems okay, not great on the Slingshot Extreme. I seen the temperature slightly risen at this stage to about 49 degrees Celsius. So here is the time for the wildlife test on the Vulkan drivers. I got 2750 for this test, and it's very surprising that the Nord 2 defeated most of the devices like the Realme X7 Pro, Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro and a OnePlus 8T. Last is the Wildlife Extreme for the Vulkan graphics. Here I got 768. Here again the Nord 2 defeated all the devices except the Realme X7 Pro. So it seems that our device on the Vulkan graphics has more potential to outperform as compared to the OpenGL drivers. OpenGL results are still good but not the best. So my recommendation is to use the Vulkan graphics API while playing the games like BGMI. There are lots of videos available for how to use the Vulkan graphics API for the BGMI. After the intensive test, I cooled down the device and checked the CPU temperature. It went to the normal level of 44 degrees Celsius. So it's time to check the stability of new OxygenOS 12 using the CPU throttle. If the new OxygenOS 12 has the better CPU governance it will give us good result. I ran the CPU throttle test with the check mark in the CPU temperature setting for the 6 minutes, slightly higher than the old test done for the Exynos Beta 1 version. And I got the CPU throttling up to the 83%, which is slightly lower down as compared to the old open beta version, which was 85%. I got one blue mark also at the one point where the CPU performance highly degraded. In the overall test, CPU temperature risen to 50 degrees Celsius. Overall stability of the device is still maintained, no crashing for the applications or the camera were found by me, as I seen on my OnePlus 9 RT, where too much camera use caused the temperature risen to the such extent that we get the message to close the camera application, which was very surprising for me because media core device is beating high-end device here. Finally, we will see the real-life reliability of the new Exynos 12 after the test of numerical powers. New Exynos 12 has the new HyperBoost end-to-end FPS stabilizer. Let's see it is fake or real. I played the full BGMI game for the 30 minutes, where in the graphics setting I enabled the HDR mode, as no Ultra HD mode is still supported for the Nord 2, while I kept the FPS at the Ultra mode. In the game mode setting, I kept the performance mode on, and in the touch optimization, I kept the touch and the swipe sensitivity at the highest level. I kept the game mode system status on to keep the watch on FPS, CPU and the battery temperature. I also use a 90 FPS non-root trick to force enable the 90 FPS. You can check that from the iCard video. I enabled the developer setting for the show FPS, which shown me the constant 90 FPS for the display in the whole the game. Let's begin the game. Though we enabled the force 90 FPS, but the game FPS are constantly at 40 FPS. It's ranging between the 39 to 40, no single drop in the FPS level, which confirms that end-to-end HyperBoost is really working. So within the game, I disabled that 90 FPS trick. Screen FPS reverted to the 60 FPS immediately, but the game FPS remains steady at 40 FPS. My overall gaming experience was really very good, though I am a bot killer. Games feels very smooth, touch responses and stability was amazing, but the device will get slightly warmer while the playing, so my recommendation is to use the balance mode, which did not affect the game FPS. So it's time to tell you my battery life experience on this new build. This was my 5th battery cycle, so in the today's cycle it's showing me the device user for the 11 hours and the screen on time is for the 3 hours and 15 minutes. Battery left is 29% and estimated time left showing the 8 hours and 30 minutes, which seems lower because today whole the day I done the video shooting, so I kept the screen on and used the performance testing application, which are battery sucker. I played the BGMI also on the high performance mode, but in previous cycles I got 1.5 day of battery with the 6 to 7 hours of SOT with the average views. I didn't play the games in that battery cycles. If I use the smart battery engine suggestion, it will again improve the battery by the 1 hour for the current cycle. New smart battery engine has a lots of advanced options. New Exynos 12 has very good battery as compared to old Exynos 11 as per my opinion. I kept the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC and GPS on whole the time in the current battery cycle. AOD was off. I used the WhatsApp, Telegram for the messaging, few hours of calling, browsing and the YouTube videos most of the time, but no gaming. If you do such use with the few gaming, you will definitely get the full day battery with the 5 to 7 hours of SOT. This is about the performance, stability and the real life gaming and the battery test. All the tests has the good results and the real life performance is also very good. So it seems that the new Exynos 12 is still the better choice even if you are stuck and want to revert back. But some people are facing the device specific bugs like the battery drain, camera issues, BGMI gaming issues. So my recommendation is to clean flash the ROM as shown in my old video. Check it from the iCard. Please report back me here in the comment section how do you feel about the new Exynos 12. So that's it for today guys. If you think I helped you, please do like and share this video, subscribe our channel, press the bell icon for the notification of our upcoming content. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.